Madam Speaker, the first thing a government has to get right is the basics. For Canadians, that's food and shelter. After 9 years of this NDP Liberal government, these costs are way up. Housing costs have doubled. Even more basic food costs continue to escalate, and food bank usage is up 90%. Let them eat cake is not an effective strategy. Escalating deficits are the root cause of inflation, and this government still does not get that. Reality is landing on the plates of Canadians. When will this government take a lesson and stop its economic mayhem?
The Minister.
My colleague points to food and shelter as pressure points for Canadian households. I actually agree, but let's actually look at what the different parties are proposing to do about it. First, on food, he's complaining about the high price when he literally is voting against a tax break on food. He's literally opposing a national school food program which is helping hungry kids eat. Madam Speaker, when it comes to shelter, his own city is benefiting from hundreds of millions of dollars in investments directly to build homes more quickly, and he is supporting a leader who vows to cut that program. I won't take lessons from the Conservative Party, who cuts the very programs that put food on the table for families.
Member for Calgary Centre.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. This member keeps trying to talk about putting Band-Aids on the wounds his economic policies are causing. But step one is to reverse inflationary policies. Cancel the carbon tax that it hikes the price of food, fuel, and rent. Food inflation has skyrocketed by over 36% over the past 8 years. Higher deficits lead to higher inflation and a weaker Canadian dollar, leading to more inflation. This spending isn't free. Just ask the 2 million Canadians lining up at food banks. Time is up. When will this Prime Minister call a carbon tax election?
The Honourable Minister.
It is hard to understand how a member whose city is receiving $228 million for housing considers that to be a Band-Aid solution. Does he think it is a Band-Aid solution that we are helping his city lead the country when it comes to converting office spaces to homes for Canadians? Does he think it is a Band-Aid solution that we are advancing a permanent program that's going to feed hungry kids in school? I have great respect for that honourable member. I love the city that he calls home, as it once provided a home to me. But it is difficult, once again, to accept questions on the cost of food and shelter from a member in a party who opposes the policies that make it easier to put food on the table for families and keep a roof over their head.